This is OwlUp, where learning happens in minutes, not hours. For a deeper journey, explore all our courses at owlup.co. Now, let's dive in. Most resumes are rejected by software before a human ever sees them. You're at your laptop, tweaking bullet points, while an unseen algorithm decides in a few seconds whether you're a match, or invisible. How do you job hunt when the gatekeeper isn't a person at all? That invisible gatekeeper doesn't just scan resumes, it shapes where jobs appear, which profiles float to the top, and who even gets suggested as a good fit. If your online presence is thin or inconsistent, it's like walking into a career fair wearing a name tag with half the letters rubbed off. You're there, but hard to recognize and easy to pass by. In this episode, we're going to treat your job search like a small tech project. We'll look at how platforms decide what to show recruiters, why a few well-chosen keywords can change which doors open, and how richer formats, like portfolios or short video clips, can show proof instead of just claims. The goal isn't to game the system, it's to understand the system well enough that your actual strengths have a fair chance to be seen. Think of this phase as switching from spray and pray job hunting to running small, smart experiments. Instead of blasting the same resume everywhere, you'll adjust it like a playlist for different audiences. Same core tracks, different order and emphasis. Digital platforms constantly test and rank content, and you can borrow that mindset. You'll learn to read job posts like data, notice which skills keep repeating, and translate your real experience into the language tools recognize. We'll also look at how to quietly test what works, tweaking one element at a time and watching how your responses change. A good starting point is to map the actual tech funnel your application moves through. For a typical online role, the path looks something like job board search, company careers page, application portal, internal ATS search by recruiters, manual review, interview shortlist. At each step, slightly different rules decide whether you move forward or disappear. Begin with search. Many recruiters don't start by reading every application. They run targeted searches inside LinkedIn or their ATS. That's why having 5 to 10 specific skills listed, not just in a separate skills box, but woven into experience sections, matters. The system treats those fields like filters. If a recruiter types SQL and Tableau and entry level, you either match all three and show up, or you don't exist in that search. Next is formatting. ATS tools are surprisingly literal. They read top to bottom, left to right, and they're best with simple layouts. Columns, text boxes, and heavy graphics can scramble parsing, so your job titles end up in the wrong fields, or your skills vanish entirely. A clean structure, clear section headings, standard fonts, consistent date formats, helps avoid that silent erosion of information. Then there's recency and frequency. Many systems let recruiters sort by most recently updated or active in last 30 days. Small profile edits, adding a new certification, updating a headline, refreshing a summary, can bump you higher in these lists without you applying to anything new. Outside the resume, think about evidence assets, GitHub repos, design portfolios, writing samples, code sandboxes, short demo videos, even public slide decks. These links do two things. They give humans deep proof to scan in minutes, and they quietly signal niche skills to algorithms crawling your profile. And remember, platforms are relational. Who you're connected to, which groups you're in, and what content you interact with all influence how you're categorized. Following companies in your target industry, engaging thoughtfully with a few relevant posts each week, and joining 1-2 specialized communities can shift which recruiters are algorithmically nudged toward you. Think of tech-enhanced job hunting as 3 parallel tracks you can experiment with: search, proof, and signaling. On the search side, run small A/B tests. Keep one master profile, then tailor your headline and about section toward different role types for a week at a time. Data roles one week, project roles the next, and watch which version draws more views or recruiter messages. For proof, rotate which evidence asset you spotlight in your applications: a mini case study in one cover letter, a short demo video in another, A one-page project summary for a third. Track which one leads to more interviews. That becomes your default format. For signaling, use platforms the way recruiters do. Search for the job title you want and sort by people. Study 5 to 10 profiles of people who already have that role. What skills cluster together? What tools appear over and over? What kinds of projects they mention? Use that as a menu for what to learn next, not a checklist to fake. And update your public work as you actually add those capabilities. Soon, job hunting may feel less like sending documents and more like managing a live career dashboard. Instead of one static resume, you'll juggle modular skill blocks, project clips, and verified micro-credentials that plug into different platforms on demand. The twist: employers will watch how these pieces evolve over time. Courses started and finished, side projects shipped, collaborations joined. That moving timeline can become an asset, but only if you curate it as intentionally as the roles you apply for. Treat this like learning a new recipe. The first attempts are clumsy, but you keep what works and toss what doesn't. As tools shift, new platforms, AI screeners, skill badges, the goal isn't perfection, it's staying curious and tweakable. Keep testing small changes, notice which doors open, and let your job search evolve alongside the tech itself. Before next week, ask yourself: 1. If I looked at my LinkedIn profile or online portfolio like a recruiter using AI screening tools, which 3 to 5 keywords from my target job descriptions are completely missing? And how can I weave them into my headline, about section, and recent experience today? 2. When I feed a job description into an AI tool, like ChatGPT or a resume scanner, what specific gaps does it reveal between my current resume and that role? And which one gap will I tackle first by updating a bullet point or adding a concrete result, metric? 3. If I set up one smart alert on LinkedIn, Indeed, or a niche job board that uses refined keywords, location filters, and salary range, how would I tweak it so that the roles landing in my inbox actually match the level, tech stack, or industry I really want? This was OwlUp, your daily step forward. To keep learning with structured courses and more insights, go to owlup.co. Until tomorrow!